welcome back to another episode of Steph's Design Space. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning, thank you. Today, as promised, we are going to do something fun with, and I've already buried them. Okay, story of my life. Anyway, we're going to do something fun with my new, oh, there they are, ephemera packs. Now, that being said, y'all see all of this on my desk, right? So, I think I'm going to use these two. So, Gothic Library and Vintage Book Dark Rose. So, these are new on the website. This is, I needed some black lace, and all I have is like ruffle lace. But, I remembered, good gravy, don't remember how long ago, at some point, I went to the thrift store and got some clothes. Not for me, but for the lace. So I got this beautiful dress. And can we see this lace? So this whole dress was covered in lace, and I already cut off the bottom part of the lace. So I still have the top part, which I'm not worried about right now. And then I have this material that I have no doubt I can use for something. It's super soft. So I'm setting that aside. So this is what I cut off of the bottom of that dress, is this lace right here. So this is a lot of lace. I don't know how much, but a lot, more than a couple of yards for sure, of lace, maybe a yard. I don't know. Anyway, it's a lot of lace, and that dress only cost me like $2.99, and I still have more lace to go. And then I found this also, and I think this was some kind of overshirt or something. I don't know what it was supposed to be, but again, can we just with this lace? So I was going to cut this up because I don't know which one I want to use, but I kind of wanted to show y'all how you go thrifting, get a cheap shirt, dress, what have you. I have some other dresses over there that I got. I'm just going to cut it right along the zipper. I am not a seamstress by any stretch of the imagination, so I have no doubt that there is a better or easier way to do this. I just don't know what it is. So we're just going to do it this way until I am educated by a seamstress. So if you are a seamstress and you know of a quick way, I do have a seam ripper, and I had originally thought, oh, no, okay, that takes 100 years to find all the seam. No, that's not my life. So this is how we're gonna do it. We're just gonna cut along. I mean, I'm using it for paper crafts. I'm not trying to, you know, oh, I just cut that. Dang it, I was really trying to save the zipper. It's because I'm cutting it on the wrong side. Oh, well. I can still use the top part of the zipper. I think I saved it. Oh, yeah, that's enough of the zipper for me to use. And I can honestly use this for something. It would look good on a cover or anything, right? It would look good on a snippet roll. Haha. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside because I am going to save that. But my main goal was to just be able to have lace to choose from. And I want to... I'm just going to leave it like that because I can cut off the bottom if I truly like want to use some of this. Then I can just cut off the bottom. And then I have these little pieces from the dress. Okay, so I have my lace. Now, I am going to make a snippet roll today. And what I'm going to do is, this is just 2 pieces of cardstock. And I think they were, so they're 2 by... probably 12, because it was a 12 by 12, makes sense. So this was in my scrap thing. there's two of them because I wanted it to be long, and then I just took a scrap and glued them together like that. So I'm actually going to use this because it's a snippet roll, which means for me, let me give you an example of a snippet roll I just worked on. Basically to me, it is just a roll of clusters. So this is what I previously have done, and I would take this and be like, okay, I'm gonna snip that right there, and this can be like a cluster to go on top of something. I did struggle though. I used some tape to put it on, and let me tell you, my sewing machine was absolutely not having it. It messed up my needle. Anyway, I think I fixed it. We will see, we will find out. So really, I wanted this lace to put behind some of these. I don't think, well, I'm going to leave those there. So I'm going to take these out. I'm actually going to leave them out so I can kind of see what all I have. To go down the middle. So I'm going to use some of these, and then I'm also going to use some of the Vintage Book Dark Rose, because I think some of these would be remarkable going down the center to make little snippet rolls. So I'm going to take this as my base, right, to attach everything to. And now what I want to do is, I don't want it to be white, that is for sure. Now I'm thinking, see, this is the problem. I don't pre-think this stuff out, so I spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to figure things out as I go. Which isn't always like the best, right? What do I have in my arsenal of things where that isn't white? Oh, you know what? This might be pretty to go behind it. It's gray. It's a napkin. I have been on a napkin kick lately. Let's just say that. Very much on a use my napkins, because man, once I started using them, I just forgot how versatile they were. So this looks like it may be only a 2-ply. It feels pretty thin. I may be wrong. No, I think it is only a 2-ply. But the good thing is the top and bottom are the same color, so then I can utilize both pieces as opposed to this being gray and this being white. So they are the same color, which makes this much easier for me. Okay, let me get my nasty mat down, that's what I call it, because it has all the glue. I refuse to ruin my this pretty thing. Okay, ignore me. I have some hot chocolate, because oh my gosh, I'm addicted to hot chocolate. Okay, glue stick. Wherefore art thou, glue stick? All right. So if you have not watched my all the ways you can use napkins, and not all the ways, some ways that you can use napkins in your junk journaling and all of your crafts, you can check out that video. I would say I would link it up above, but I won't because I'll forget. Even if I go like this, yeah, I'll still forget. I'll just think I'm like doing some fancy maneuver. Okay. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. Good job. Good job, Steph. Okay, I'm gonna get my water pen because I also love this thing so much. We're just gonna trace down and across, and then, oops, back down. All right. Whew. All right. It has definitely been a cold one the last couple of days. We've had ice on the roads. Like this Southern girl ain't made for all that. So you're going to see this on Friday. And honestly, I think by Friday we are not in freezing temperatures anymore. And I think honestly by Saturday we're going to be back up in the 70s. So we went from like having the high of a day being 20 something to 70. So yeah, it is the life that we live here in the South. Because I live in Texas, but Texas experiences all the things. We experience the massive heat, the humidity, but we also experience freezing temperatures, like in the panhandle and all of that kind of stuff. So we are a very well-rounded state. We have it all. Man, I am just loving the way that looks. Is that not gorgeous, the way that that gray laid down? It is. Oops. And I don't care that it's not perfect. I like the imperfection of it. I like the rough edges and the wrinkles and all of that. It reminds me of me, because as you get older, that is what you have. Rough edges, wrinkles, crepey skin. Maybe that's why I am loving the napkins so much. It's like I can relate. Okay, I need you to be more watery. Ah, there you go. Okay. I relate to a napkin. But they're still very useful. Okay, now I'm going to set this over here to the side and get these. Okay, so now it is not stark white anymore. It is like a gray heathery. Oh, I love that. I'm not worried about this too much because, like I said, I kind of use these as like a cluster. So this will end up getting glued down onto whatever it's going to be. And now, oh my gosh, that is going to be absolutely stunning. But I need to grab something else. From way over here, because I rearranged my office, and in doing so, the stuff that I really reach for often has been moved, and I am just a ding-a-ling because this sucker is on wheels and I can just wheel it over here closer to me as opposed to standing there trying to figure out what I want. Okay, so how do I want to do this? I kind of like this, right? And then I do have, but I'm wondering if I should take the lace down the center and then put this over the top, and then I can add these things. Or if I think white would be too much. Okay, and I think this is just a bit much. So what if I kind of like this down the center, right? Or let me see. What if I just do like cut this in half? So I'm going to fold it You'll just get to see my whole process because I don't know what I'm doing. Like when I say I don't know what I'm doing, I don't pre-plan this stuff out. I just start grabbing things and then whatever makes my heart happy. And then I can put that and then that. Except if I do that, then you can't see this. All right, well, instead of fiddling with this giant piece, where are my scissors? Let's just cut off a piece. There we go. Now, if I put that down and I put that across, I'm thinking, and I'm going to try to sew it also, so that is going to, help. I think I need something across the top right here, like to start it. So let's do that. You know what I don't have ready is my hot glue gun. That's just sacrilege right there. Okay, I put myself in a corner over here. Oh my goodness, hold on a second, guys. All right, so glue gun. Sorry, I was very distracted by my cat who, she has this automatic cat toy. So if I turn it on, like there's a laser light that goes around and there's a little bird thing that pops out of the holes and there's balls to play with. And she is really wanting to play, so she was trying to get it to start. Except it wasn't on, and so I had to go help her out. All right. Okay. I'm trying to see what all I have. Good gravy. I wish I was more prepared. Okay, so I remembered that a friend of mine sent me some wallpaper samples. And I'm thinking because of the texture, I really am liking this one. So I pulled just ones that I thought would match. But I am really liking this one the most, so I think that's what I'm going to go with. I am honestly just thinking that, do I want that to go like that? Oh no, for me, that's like the start of a roll. It just looks better than being bare. Oh, it's not hot enough yet. But I probably should get my finger protectors because I will be smushing glue. And the last thing I want is to have a big blister on my finger again. Okay, so I'm going to put this across the top. So I am going to do that. And then that may not be big enough for that particular thing. Let me move you out of the way. Do I have a small something? I don't think so. I mean, this feather. So no, I don't like it. And this is just too small. Okay. What do I want to go first? This book. We're going to pick this book. All right. So I am going to put this down. And I'm okay that things hang over. We're going to put that down and this on top. And at this point, I think, and I may trim this off a little bit. We'll see. Oh, I like that. Okay, it's only going to take me 600 years to do this. Okay, not really, but it's kind of what I'm feeling. I haven't... I think I'm going to use this one with my black soot. It's a new one. So I just took a wine cork and a square, what is this called? Velcro thingy, and then got some of these extra ones, and now I have the cutest little ink dauber. Okay, black soot, because it's a new ink dauber, so I want to make sure I get some ink on there. And then we are going to, oh goodness, okay, I probably went a little overboard on the ink. Get rid of these little white edges, grunge it up a little bit. All right, perfect. And that is how I want that piece. And I'm thinking I'm going to kind of continue that going down. Let's see if I can actually get this down. I'm going to scooch that. All right, scissors. I need an assistant, like a craft room assistant. Instead of like a OR nurse, like scissors, stat, glue gun, stat. Oh, I'm just cracking myself up over here. Okay, please do not mind me at all. I promise I'm okay. You don't have to call the authorities to come do like a wellness check on me. I'm good. You know what? If you can't laugh at yourself and laugh at some of the silly things that, well, for me, that I say and do. Okay, I don't like that this is square. Yeah, it's really hard to tear these with these on. Okay, I'm just going to use those if I know that my bare fingers are going to be smushing glue. I think for the most part, I'll be smushing glue on things. Okay, so let's do that. And that. Okay, so that is how that is going to go. Okay, how many times did I say that? A ridiculous amount, I am sure. I'm just going to glue this down. Okay, that needs to go. That's good enough. I saw today an advertisement for a battery operated glue gun, and it says it stays hot for 2 minutes after like you have it on the thing. So I could like set it down here and it would stay hot for 2 minutes, but I'm thinking it's already taken me longer than 2 minutes just to fix this next piece, so I'm not sure that would do me any amount of good. I think I'm going to go above it a little bit and then have the lace poking out. I think I'm going to do it like that. That's just too close to that top thing. I shouldn't have put that stupid top thing up there. Alright, that is how that is going to happen. And this is the point where I should put on at least one so I can smush it down, right? Okay. I know everyone uses Fabri-Tac. I do not. I know I've said this like so many times on this channel, but no, I just can't. I just can't with the Fabri-Tac. Okay, And then I am just going to put this right up the middle. And voila, 6 hours later, she has committed to one thing on the snippet roll. So welcome to my world. Welcome to Steph's design space. I am a slow crafter, people. If you're here to watch me just like whip it out and do all the things, you're going to be disappointed. I am just saying, there is no fast for me. It doesn't work that way. Okay, so I have that. I'm really liking that. All right, my next piece. I really like this piece. Now there is, I'm not gonna say a lot of white because I know you probably can't see it, but there are shadows and things here that kind of got picked up. I don't care about that. So I am going to trim this a little closer to the edge. Kind of get rid of, because you have to be up close to see the different shadows and stuff that are picked up right there. And on this snippet roll, I don't think it's going to pick it up very well. So I'm just going to trim around because it is just easy to do that. And voila. And then I can do the same thing and just ink up the edges. Kind of gets rid of the rough cuts. Because we've had this discussion. I do not enjoy fussy cutting at all. I just don't. Okay. So we are going to put that there. Let me just tear that off because I know I'm not going to like it. And really the in-between though. I mean, if I'm cutting it, it doesn't matter. I don't know. And then where's the, not that. Where's the black lace that I had? Ah, here it is. Okay. Now maybe it's because I need a bigger piece. Maybe that's my problem, is I'm trying to work with too small of a piece. So let me make a giant mess and pull all this stuff over on top of me. I'm just gonna cut. Because if I think about it, I will overthink it and, you know, not be able to make a decision, and I'll sit here for far longer than I already do. I'm also going to cut some of this. As well. Put that over to the side. Okay, now I feel like we are getting somewhere. All right, this I definitely want on the lace. This is gonna go maybe that way. And maybe like that. So not going all the way into the middle. I'm just going to go up and I'll cut accordingly. So this needs to, how much time have I been on here? Like forever. Although I did pause it for a minute to find stuff, and then I paused it a minute to go turn on my cat toy, which she is not even in here anymore, y'all. That cat toy just turning and doing its thing, and there is no cat here enjoying it. Where did she go? Oh, you know what? And I put, she has her own little chair in here. And then as I was trying to find the lace thing, I put a box in her chair. And I'm sure she is very upset about that. Okay. This is just, I don't know. I'm not happy with it. It is not making me happy. Okay, well that's not what I want. All right, let's do this, and let's do that, and then let's do that. Okay, I'm okay with that. Let me see how many times I can say that. I don't like that piece though. Turn it this way to where the fringy stuff is up here. I do like that better. All right. I'm gonna fold this down. All right. Uh-oh, I just got glue on my nail, which is absolutely nothing new. It happens all the time. It will bead right off. Well, I say that. Anyway, it will come off. Okay. And do that. And regret not putting my finger protectors on. Oh, that did not, no. That's why I don't like using tools, because I feel like I have more control with just my fingers. Okay, so that is fine. And then get rid of the spider web. It's not really a spider web, it's the hot glue web. Okay, and then that is going to go there. And I'm just putting glue up the middle so it doesn't, like, I don't know, I like the feeling of it being up and loose and what have you. Okay, so I have that one down. Now I want to do something different, I think. So I got this that I'm thinking I can put under. This is cheesecloth, and you're supposed to be able to tear it. There we go. All right, that still may be too big, but we will see. We will see. I love cheesecloth so much, because I love the texture that it gives. Now I know that's white. I will do something about it, or maybe not. I may leave it like that, because again, these are going to end up being like clusters, right? So this would be okay like that by itself. I do need to ink her up though, so let's see how it looks once I ink her up. We shall name her Raven because, well, it's very fitting. Okay, I'm just going to take off some of the brightness just by using the edge, so it's not like directly, you know, dark, but darker. And then I put her right there. All right, you, and maybe I just do this a little bit. This is what I do to my cheesecloth all the time. I just dab it with the dabber just to kind of darken it up a little bit. Let's put that there. I really want some texture though. So I think I need more above and below than side to side. Apparently our cat is doing something. She's getting reprimanded by her dad. Not my cat, that's his cat. My cat's angelic. Okay, I like that. So we're going to go with that. Okay, I am going to put these on because when I'm dealing with cheesecloth and hot glue, I need to figure out why when I put it on the stand, it doesn't automatically always like do the right thing. It's almost like there's a loose connection. Okay, so now this doesn't have to be pretty. Wrong finger. All right. And then she is going to go right there. Perfection. Okay, so moving right along. I'm gonna cut this off because I'm gonna start a new little snippet, and I think that would kind of be in the way. All right, now I had a thought. If I do this and then I take part of, I don't know if this is big enough, but let's see, the napkin. No, it's not doing what I want it to do. Okay, let me take this part. There we go. Just take the napkin and roll it up, drop it. And then this can be the texture under. That's just too much. Put this down. And that's gonna be scrunched up. Now, what, pray tell, do we want? Oh, that looks good. I like that. Okay, we're gonna do that one. All right, some ink. Oh goodness, I have forever to go. I'm probably gonna, I don't know, y'all like the process, but I feel like this would be a 600-hour video. So I'm probably going to finish it, but just speed it up. That way it's not the longest video. So you'll understand my process. And if I decide to do something, you know, crazy, out of the ordinary or whatever, then I will slow it down and show y'all. So after I get this one down, I think I'm just going to create and then speed it up until the end. And honestly, I probably should, I'm going to let those two kind of meet. Put that up there. Yeah, I like that. I like that it's like sticking up. Okay, let's get this. I'm going to leave that whole strip of lace down, and then I'm going to add that on top, and then I'm going to continue on, but it will just be like fast forwarded until the end. Okay, so the snippet roll is finished. And boy, do I have a mess. Okay, up. Ah, there we go. So this is the finished product. Now I'm contemplating whether or not I want to sew it. And if I do sew it, it would be straight down the middle, and I don't think I want that with, especially the faces. So I think I'm not going to sew it. I think I'm just going to leave it like this. I mean, I could sew the edges, but I haven't got that good yet, y'all. Like, it would just look like a Hot Mess Express. And there's glue, and if I take that off, it's gonna tear the paper. Anyway, so here it is. The snippet roll, using those ephemera pieces and some lace from a dress. And it's called a snippet roll because theoretically you roll it up, right? Like so, and it makes it easier to store and all the things. So let me know what you think. If you are going to make your own snippet roll, I would love to see it. Don't forget to join my Facebook group. We have a lot of fun over there, and I would love to see your creations using Steph's Design Space products. You will be an inspiration to everyone in the group, and then you will also be inspired by those that are in the group. So yes, and don't forget also that all of these are now available on the website. All the ephemera packs and the digitals. If you did not see the video where I show you the new release, you can go check that out as well. Alright guys, y'all know the drill. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss anything. And until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye!